challenged his team to bring the energy early, and we're seeing that energy here in the opening set.
Well, Texas understands how important that is. Going into the tournament, they're going to need to bring their own energy.
Right.
Logan Eggleston right there on a monster block. But I tell you, they have to come out of the gates fast because they can't afford to start slow.
A player, she gets the service. There's that angle again, and in practice today, but we saw Texas working on that constantly. Just that really tough shot.
It's a hard angle to hit, and you want to perfect it because what you want to do is really get away from the block, but keep the ball in play. That's what they're working on, not hitting through it as well.
Tennyson after the serve, they keep it alive. Good job by Georgiades.
Court.
The last 4 games, Katie Clark's had 5 kills, a hitting percentage of .406. Boy, that is just almost impossible to stop it. You and I both kind of went back in our chairs on that one.
So that was Adu Maluel.
Yeah.
Who is in the game, hasn't played a ton this year, but is in the game and has
to watch for Texas on offense setting. They spent a lot of time after their practice this morning working with their setters. Coach is telling us they want to get a little more in their toolbox. Texas doing a nice job defensively. And the block right in the middle.
Oh, man. You watch this block by Adu Manuel. Get over the net. There's no room. You watch her swing block all the way to the pin, block this ball straight. Really going to depend on so many factors, and we shall see.
Fields again, the big right hand.
I tell you, Texas has been handling the ball really well right now. They're able to set whomever they want. That's what I'm most impressed with right now, the way they're passing the ball, controlling the digs and touches.
And they're doing a good job defensively. Big shot. Butler can't get it. The dig. Texas keeps it alive. And the block.
Michaela Meyer is doing a nice job getting all the way to the right side of the court. We'll see her read this play. Both hands over, controlled, pressed into the court. Nice job getting that stuff. Got a tough server at the end line right now.
Well, they do. And here is Logan Eggleston, the team captain. O'Neal. Manier. Long. Texas 1 point away from wrapping up the first set.
It's a big swing by Manier. They were looking for a touch. The ball was definitely out, but no touch.
50 matches in the fall. They've really seen a lot of growth, and you see it throughout the season. And Texas gets the point. Ready. Orstein, the service. Rayola just has to pop it over. Good job defensively by the Horned Frogs. Rayola kept it alive. Nope. Point Texas.
Looks like that ball was bump set pretty wide outside the antenna, and Rayola did the best she could to try to keep this ball in, but it hits outside of the antenna. You'll see that right there.
Still A for effort.
Absolutely.
Just like in any sport, you play to the whistle. Service here, Texas. Tied up at 3 here in the second. Again, this was no style points, only in diving, kids. Big hand by Fields. TCU keeps it alive. And that time, Butler, you can't stop that. She plays at an insane level.
And I love the defensive effort on TCU, but this ball comes around when Butler goes behind for this slide, which they've really expanded her game. She used
water polo. Coaches say she was trained well. Here's Rayola again. This time the block. And Texas gets the point.
Oh, that was a tough swing. 4 hands in front of you, no room to go. She tried to tool down the line, but really had no space to make that happen.
And look at the way Butler just...
But it's been hard being in and out and playing and not, and different lineups is very difficult, but Jill Kramer said her team has been unbelievable with this process.
And again, it is a very young team. Good job, Katie Clark.
That ball was right on top of the tape. A couple of the Texas players are maybe arguing at first, was there a net, was something going on, but I think they're going to kind of leave that alone at this point.
Here's Clark out of Arlington, Texas, Arlington High School. Was an outside hitter, moved her to middle blocker. She's consistent and versatile for the Horned Frogs. Adams tried to come up with a one-handership roll. Melanie again having a big afternoon.
This is what we talk about when TCU is in system, when they're in rhythm, passing this ball perfectly, they can open up so many opportunities for their attackers. Having
set to serve, the graduate out of Libertyville, Illinois. Played collegiately at Illinois, graduated in 3 years, now at University of Texas. Rayola, Texas, Eggleston. Manyang just with the right hand.
Fantastic rally, both sides of the court. Going hard on defense. And a nice, this is a tool shot that she was looking for. Manyang doing a nice job. O'Brien unable to come up with it.
TCU wanted to extend the rallies. They did there, but then that ends quickly with Breon Butler.
Oh, that's impossible.
It is impossible.
So they lay this ball up here a little bit higher. It's not a traditional quick in the middle. Just give her some space, set it high enough.
Kind of a high serve, not a lot of speed on it.
No, and sometimes those serves are intentional, serving short.
Rayola this time with a set. Manyang, Texas with the block. The 1-2 punch again of Butler and Eggleston.
Eggleston doing a nice job staying in the cross court. This ball set really wide. She doesn't reach. She drops back in because she knows that's the shot that Manyang likes to.
Fields comes back. Adams no. Texas. Looking for Adams again. Fields with the save. Adams again. Extended rally, and Texas comes up with a point to pull within 2.
A smart play by Gabriel to finish that point. TCU doing a nice job getting Eggleston on the ground a lot. They can use her out of the back row if they need her, so she's forced down. Only 2 attackers available. But Gabriel recognizes that.
Gabriel with 28 assists on Thursday with the service. To Caleb Myers.
Tell you what, this slide attack is really effective right now for TCU. Texas having a hard time chasing it down, and Myers with.
And we are tied. See if TCU can regroup. Point Texas.
Huge block by Phillips. Let's not forget who is a middle. She's been playing on the right. Unbelievable job closing. She's going to shift a little bit. Rayola is going to try to take some space from her. See if they can crowd that area a little bit.
O'Brien's been instrumental in this run for Texas. Eggleston. Manier. What a save. Outstanding job by Gabriel, and a point for Texas.
What a dig by Kenna Gabriel. I tell you, Manier unloaded on this ball. Huge dig and an out-of-system set, and Eggleston was feeling.
Will be serving for TCU. And that's going to do it. Look at that final play again.
Fitting ending, setting Butler in the middle on the quick kick, hitting it to the right back area of the court.
TCU led 19-15, but Texas came on strong courtesy of an 8-0 run. They win the third and final set. The final once again, 25-21. We got about 15 seconds. Can Texas win a national title?
If they play like they played last night, control their errors, and play how they